back once again, folks. Jalan, B2B, host extraordinaire of the show, bringing you the recklessness you need whenever I can, supposed to be every week, but I got caught up, and for good reason. I want to start this week's episode off with congratulating both Sydney and Michelle for getting married. I was in the wedding last weekend. It was a beautiful ceremony. I look fantastic. I mean, I had on the black tux, and I had to mean the black tux, right? And I had on a teal tie with the matching teal vest, okay? And imagine my eyes just like sparkling, you know, I got the beautiful eyes. And with the teal on, I look great. And they look beautiful too, and congratulations to them. It's the season. That's why I love May, love June, love July. Get through this wedding is going. It's a beautiful thing. But sometimes, you know, marriages don't work. I think Sydney and Michelle's marriage is gonna make it. I know Barnes, better make it work. Like she gonna kill you, but don't. But some marriages don't work out. And of course, the marriage everyone has been asking me about, because I am a foster, is the impending divorce between Usher and Tameka Foster. And people were asking me, Bari, as a foster, what's your opinion on this? How do you feel? Now, as a foster, I mean, I don't necessarily say no Tameka, but I root for all fosters. I feel like if I root for fosters, that could trickle down to either me or somebody else in my lineage sometime in the future. So I root for all fosters. Now we understood that this wasn't going to last. We understood as fosters, this was not going to make it. The Usher-Tameka pairing just wasn't built for the long haul. We can't even argue the fact that this marriage has hurt Usher's abilities to make money. Monies. Although thing that is most important to fosters, monies. That's why we love money, we do. And this wasn't beneficial to Usher's career marrying Tameka. This wasn't. First, you know, when you are a sex symbol and in the public eye, you're really never sure how your fan base is going to react to you getting married. I mean, we love Chili. I love Julie. I did. I thought they were a beautiful couple, and Tameka was just not everybody's top choice. And even after 2 years of marriage, it just wasn't working out. Okay, so be it. But as fosters, we're not really doing a lot of complaining. Because we fosters, Tameka included, are not walking away empty-handed. Oh, we have the alimony coming. We have child support check number 1 coming, and child support check number 2 coming. Now think about that. In 3 years, no, actually in 2 years, the Fosters, as a family, are now going to bring in 3 new streams of revenue. Can't beat it. For 2 years of service, we'll take that. And if it means them getting to divorce, it's going to enhance our stock in Camp Usher. You know, the better he does, the more he can give back to the fruit of the tree of the Fosters, we're okay with that. Tameka will be okay. And Usher, I hope you become the next Justin Timberlake. I really hope you get back to that level so you can keep paying us. We as Fosters will surround her with love and allow her to go shopping whenever she pleases with that man's money. Shout out to Usher, shout out to Tameka. Sometimes it just don't work. Another divorce I want to speak about, which I just am just totally appalled with the accusations and stories which are becoming public knowledge. Morgan Freeman and his divorce with his wife, Murray. Well, maybe they've already been divorced, I'm not sure. There were ugly allegations that came out in the National Enquirer just this week that Morgan Freeman is a freak. That Morgan Freeman had an affair with his step-granddaughter. That Morgan Freeman decided he wanted to have an open relationship with his wife, and that's when he found out and fell in love with the side chick. I think these accusations are ridiculous. There's no way that my Morgan Freeman would do such a thing. My Morgan Freeman being the one that was on the electric company. If you're old enough to remember electric company, that Morgan Freeman wouldn't do these things. I don't know who this person you're talking about, but you're not going to destroy who Morgan Freeman is to me. When I watch Lean On Me, I'm probably going to watch it this weekend, just for the hell of it. When a girl comes in and says, Mr. Clark, somebody beating up Kid Ray, I don't want to think about Morgan Freeman being a freak. I'm not gonna let you pollute my mind of who you think Morgan Freeman is. I know the real Morgan Freeman. And the real Morgan Freeman, who stopped kid rape from getting his ass whooped, would not do these things. It's ugly. I won't go for it. I won't stand it. I won't even believe these things are the truth. I think there's ugly people starting ugly rumors. We won't allow these things to ruin the people that are important to us. We won't have it. And that's required to make up lies. I support Morgan Freeman and his undercover freakiness to the end of time. He joke along. And another divorce. We're giving updates on this divorce. We already talked about it. Khalees and Nas. I guess they're going through divorce proceedings, and Khalees has come out and said, listen, I don't have no money, but I am accustomed to a certain way of living in the life Nas has previously given me. Say it again. The key word is accustomed. Some people feel like she's wrong for saying this, but in reality, as president of Local 6969 Floozies Union, dedicated to the success and proliferation of floozy around these great states and the globe, I must support Khalees at all times. Why? Because Nas knew the rule. If you give her something to get accustomed to, it is your job to keep it up after y'all break up. That's what it is when you get married. That's what happens. So I would like everybody, because we're in this romantic season, to listen to this newest show decree. If you're about to fall in love and marry somebody, if you look at your spouse and say, I want to marry you, you must first give them all of your assets and liabilities, and then take back those same pieces of information from them. If you look at this stuff and it matches your stuff, you guys be in wedded bliss. If at any point in time you look at your stuff and it's a whole lot higher than theirs, y'all date until the other person can rise up so that you can have equal things to lose. There is nothing worse than having everything and having someone come in and for a short amount of time they take half of the stuff that you did before them. Well, they had nothing to do with. That's because you did not come into it on equal standing. Find out what they have and what they don't have. If it matches what you have, wedded bliss. If it doesn't match what they have, date. Don't sign paperwork. That is against all floozy codes, but I just think it's important. I just think Sydney and Michelle match. That's why they gonna make it. Because I was in a wedding, and when I'm in weddings, people make it because I look so good in the top. I'm just saying. And if you don't believe that statement, Lil Wayne feels the same way. He keeps dropping babies all over the country, and he's not marrying anybody. Because he looks at the assets of Nivea, he looks at the assets and liabilities of Law and London, and says, I'll just get y'all separately pregnant. Take care of my children. I'm not going to marry either one of them. And I think that with all the finances that Lil Wayne is going through right now, he can have as many kids as he wants. He can have as many kids as you can afford. I don't really mind. I don't care if he's president all over the country. If he can afford them, and he loves them, and people want to still have kids with Lil Wayne, so be it. I believe Lil Wayne owns or promotes a condom company called Strap. I personally will never wear Strap. I don't know if he's wearing them, or they so thin, or they feel so good but they ain't functional. They're not me. I'm not going with Strap. I think Strap should go out of business right now with both of them being pregnant, or maybe he's just not using them as just start to put them on. Nivea's okay with this situation with both of them being pregnant. This does not hurt her. She's looking to get back in the spotlight. She was with Lil Wayne leaves her, blows up. This is married to Dream. Dream leaves her, he blows up. She just happy somebody is back and she is just relevant again, so she's okay with this. Now Lauren London, it's a bad look. No, it's bad look. We didn't think you guys were going to be in a relationship. We didn't really believe that. We know that's not his character. You know that's not his character, so but to have her pregnant too, and plus the fact that when you come back from the pregnancy, you can no longer do the kid roles you are used to and accustomed to. You were still playing a high school girl. You can't. We know you had a baby. Those roles not going to be available to you. You need to really get out there, get to grinding, get some jobs, come back. Call Tyler Perry up, see if he got some work for you, some plays or something. You got to get back on the job quick and fast. let's move to some music news this week. I was very, very disappointed again to see the beef coming back between Jezzy and Gucci Man, OJ Juice Man. Oh, it's so very disappointing. I'm not really sure what sparked Jezzy to say something in the Kobe LeBron song. Even though I hate both of them because they don't play for the Sixers, so be it. Shout out to the Lakers winning the championship. Anyway, don't know what caused it, don't know what provoked it. But I gotta pick a side. That's what I do here on the show. I pick sides. And I think Jezzy is gonna have a nice 10-year run of more hits. I really believe it. I think he just makes loud, arena, powerful music. And I think people are gonna always get with that because it's gonna resonate with them. But I'm rooting for Gucci and OJ the Juice Man. Because last year was the year of Jezzy. But if things keep going the way they are going, this is going to be the summer of Gucci and Juice Man. And they are so entertaining, I need this to happen. They make songs that are ridiculous. They never say anything, but they are so entertaining. And even if you hate Gucci, even if you hate OJ the Juice Man, when them songs come on in the club, you move. You step, you do something, you bob, you dip, because they work, they are functional for a party atmosphere. And so for that, I'm rooting for them. In the long run, Jezzy's gonna win. But in the short run, I'm definitely rooting for Gucci, and I'm definitely rooting for I am. Another big song that came out this past week was Jay-Z's DOA. Thank goodness for the death of Autotune. I don't have the authority Jay-Z had, because I've been calling for the death of Autotune for a while now, so I'm glad he did it. There are two people on the planet who can do Autotune whenever they like. T-Pain, bam. Teddy Riley, bam. That is it. That is the only two people who are allowed to just auto-tune themselves to death. They went out there, they established it, they took the shots to the chin when people didn't like it, they made everybody start to like it. Everybody else stopped using it. Lil Wayne, I'd rather have you rap. Kanye West, great artist, rather have you rap. Everybody else, stop using it. You suck. It's just great. It's one thing when like your biggest artists are doing it. But like when a kid is just like at home and he thinks he's a nice rapper but he sucks, and he just trying to auto-tune something and he's all on the radio, it's too much. It's just death of it all. I'm very happy to hear it. And shout out to T-Pain for opening up the CMT Awards with Taylor Swift and the big ass chain. Hey, if you can afford a big ass chain, get a big ass chain. You continue to auto-tune your way to millions. You deserve it. Everybody else, cease and desist. And I don't know why. Oh, Trey Songz decided to come and throw shots at the Aura with his own version of DOA. And in the song, he also took a shot at Aaron Hall. I don't know how I feel about that. I do like Trey Songz music. I think he's a great artist. I think he's a great singer. And in time, he could qualify to be on the 2027 Time Joiner Cruise. He don't qualify yet. There's no song at the end of his set that you know is going to turn the house down. He's not at that level. He doesn't qualify to come at the Aura in that type of way. I just know. No. I know who the Aura is. I know the things he's done. I know he's not ever going to be the Aura he used to be. But do not disrespect the years of 1992 until about 2001, right before that tape came out. He was the truth. And the fact that he had it after he peed on that girl, yeah, he is the truth. You don't get to go there, Trey. It's not. And the Aaron Hall shot really bugged me. Because I'm a big guy fan. And you really jammed him. And he wasn't even a part of the story. What? That was wrong, Trey. Don't like it. Ugh. And finally, again, President 6969 Foods New Year. For all the male foods out there, have some good and bad news for some of you. Las Vegas and the state of Nevada has decided to allow men to work at brothels. That's right. Male prostitutes finally have a thing to call their own. You can have in-call service for whoever clients you serving around the country, in Nevada, whoever else. But I want you to really think this through before you decide whether you have what it takes to do this. Go home, go on HBO On Demand, and turn on Cat House. Cat House. Look at the men coming in there. Okay? You are going to be sleeping, right, with the female versions of those guys for the most part. Do you and your wanky have the type of relationship you would need to prosper in this setting? I listen, I'm president. But my wanky has told me on a number of occasions it can only go so far. It's only willing to do so many people. I only can take so many pounds, so many amounts of ugly before my penis is just saying, I'm not involved in this. You're going to have to get on your hands and do something else. But I'm not going to be here. This is just a mistrust of our relationship. He's not going to fool. Ask your wanky, can you pull this off? You are not going to be having beautiful women walking through the door all the time waiting for you. You're going to be able to have to perform for chicks who are not good looking in the nude. If you can't pull this off, you need to stay home. You will end up hurting your own feelings.